talking cat and a sniffing dog. I guess I better feed her. Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I am back again with another video. So if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you're notified anytime I post a new video, so that way you don't miss out. But in this video, well, I better take care of Kitty, because if you guys can hear, she is on one. She was waiting by the steps too, like, feed me, feed me, feed me. Look, her poor eye. I don't know what happened to her eye, so my cousin's gonna bring some eye drops from the vet so that way we can put in her eye. So shout out to Wheezy, because hopefully that works. I've been noticing it and I don't know what's up with it. And he asked me yesterday, he was like, well, cousin, what's up with her eye? I was like, beats me. It's always been like that. I've been thinking, excuse me, I've been thinking it was gonna heal or something, and I don't know. So I guess we better feed the little cute little kitty. And so if you guys don't know and you haven't been keeping up with the channel, or if you're new here, this is Kitty and that's Coach. Kitty is an outside cat that when I moved into this house and really started up this DIY landscape architect channel, she was the first member. So Coach has always been with me, but I have the large pet on the inside, but Kitty is the new kitten. And just want to address this real quick since it's in the background. So if anybody's seeing these toilet paper rolls and they're like, Solomon, why are you keeping these? Well, the reason I'm keeping these is going to be in another video, so you'll have to come back and check that out. Because these toilet paper rolls are actually good for your garden. So it's like the material of them, and as they break down and decompose, it becomes great compost. So I've been keeping all of them, the toilet tissue ones, the paper towel ones, all of these rolls, because as I'm going to get a lot of them, I'll make a video of using them in the landscape bed so you guys can see what it does, and then we'll follow the progress. So thank you guys for sticking it out with me. Thank you guys for continually watching. Thank you for hitting that like button and supporting the channel. I greatly do appreciate it. It helps out a lot. So let's get started with today's project, because today's project is, I was at the petit cochon, which is what it's called here, the little pig, the petit cochon. And they had this, the soil was $3 for $9, but so was the mulch. And they didn't have any more soil, and I really needed more soil. So I hope when I go back, they have more. But they had plenty of mulch. And this, I'll show you guys, because it's actually the good mulch. Like, it's the kind I really wanted. It's the Cypress mulch blend. So like this kind is really good. It's a bit heavy, and as you can see here, I don't know if you really can tell, but every time it rains, the water pools here and it's beginning to wash away the topsoil, and it erodes it to this side of the driveway. So what I'm going to do is start to put some of this heavier mulch in there, so that way it can kind of slow that effect until these Lairopas or the Lairopi grow big enough to create that border. And I really wanted to dump a lot more soil in here, but remember, mulch is like soil, right? It's going to turn into soil over time as it continues to break down. And I want to drop more compost material in here, so I will go back and get more bags, because they were $3 for $9. So I think that's an amazing deal, because usually the sale that I usually wait for is $3 for $10. So when I saw $3 for $9, I was like, grab them immediately, because that's an amazing price. So we're going to put those into the topsoil to start to cover it. I have 3 bags, which, as we can see, for this large of a space, I mean, the 3 bags won't cover it, but it's a start, because remember, this is DIY and I'm doing this on a budget. I do not have a job, guys. This is like my job, right? So I'm doing what I can for right now. And then as I get another $9, then, you know, I'll keep getting more of these. I'll try to catch a lot as much as I can while they're on sale, which should be pretty frequent, because it's like fall. We're going into winter, so I don't expect them to be too expensive. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna put these in the ground and start to spread it. So let's check out the process. this is some pretty stuff. So I just like to heap it, which right here I kind of just like accidentally dumped a giant heap, but I just like to heap it so that way it's nice and full. And let's pan out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. We're gonna spread that out across this entire baby. Guys, do you see that sweat? I'm working hard. Yeah. Plus, it's like, it feels like it's hot out here. So, I finally got most of it in there. We're on that final stretch. On the last part, I wanted to show you guys of spreading the mulch on here. Gonna keep that moisture, keep the garden bed looking really nice. My landscape will be beautiful. The flowers are growing. They're all still infants right now, guys. So, like, they're still babies. They're still babies. They haven't even been in the ground for like, what, a month or two? So they're still babies. So I'm so proud. And I hope that you guys are proud when you see this and that this inspires you and give you ideas of like what you can do at your garden. Because this can all be done for free. Like majority of these plants I got as little suckers off of mother plants and seeds that I just threw in this flower bed, and then I'm gonna manifest that they continue to grow big and strong and healthy. And I'll keep making videos to show you guys the progress, what it turns out to be. But we're on those final heaps, and this is the section I really wanted to get because this is where I'm dealing with that erosionary effect here, where every time it rains, a lot of this stuff just kind of washes away. So I'm just gonna heap this up here really good, and we definitely will need a whole lot more. The 3 bags didn't, cover the whole thing at all, which I already knew, but at least it covered majority of it. Well, guys, this is what the 3 bags did, and this is what we came out to. So I'm definitely gonna need a lot more, but I feel like I'm gonna be able to solve that erosionary effect here. Well, the 3 bags weren't enough, so I went back to the store and got more bags. So now that'll be a total of 9 bags. So DIY, you can do it, mulch your own beds with this good cypress mulch. And I wanted to cover this earlier. The reason why I wanted to get this kind is because it's heavy, so it'll provide the moisture retention. It'll suppress the weeds because there's really no weed barrier underneath there. So I've been pulling them out as they come through. But It'll suppress the weeds. Also, it supplies the soil with the nutrients and organic matter as it breaks down. So I love that for them. I just feel like they will do so much better now that this is on here. And then it's saying put it about 2 to 4 inches thick to avoid direct contact. We're nowhere near the home's foundation. So we'll get it about that 2 to 4 inches thick. I think Coach likes it. He's going to go mark it up. And I'm going to put these other bags in the ground because we got 6 more bags now, guys. So yay. I am really excited about that, to get this in the ground. Finally got them all spread out where I want to put them. And we're going to start to put these around because it hasn't been raining a lot, so I'm pretty sure they're nice and thirsty. So I'm also going to give them a good little drink. But let's cover these babies up. Well, guys, I must say, it looks much better now. And I still have a few more bags left, so I'm excited to complete the other side. You guys knew I could not end this video without putting the lily bulbs that I got from my neighbor in the ground. I have some new ones. So come back, guys, check out the channel, and you'll see what these start to look like in the future. And I just put the bulbs directly into the mulch. So I just directly sew it in there. And that's what we've been doing with all of these. And I pulled this pup out of here the other day that I put in here. And guess what? It has a root on it. It has a root on it. That is so cool, isn't it? I'm so excited to see what it's eventually going to turn into. It probably didn't like that I took it out because it prickled me. But I'm going to like set it up here so that way it's a little bit higher too and not so deep into the soil. So it's not like just sitting in moisture. So I'll just like kind of put it like this or something. Because then that way it's not like sitting directly in the soil, but it can still get water and everything it needs through that root that it just showed me that it has. Voila. So there you have it. Okay, those bulbs I'm just gonna put back here because my ultimate goal, like I said in another video, and you'll have to come back to see, is to put 3 little ornamental trees in this extra area that I enlarged the bed by, that I'm gonna put in. And because that eventually over time will drop its leaves and keep giving me that fresh organic mulch. And also it'll keep this area cool. Because what I've learned is this is like the southwest. So this is the hottest part of the house. And it's now fall and it's still in the 80s. So it's still very warm here. And when I did this, when I came, a lot of my azaleas, the coral azaleas, have gotten sunburned. So I feel like a little taller ornamental trees will kind of shade them a bit more and keep this area a bit cooler. And when I sit out here, it'll also be a bit cooler. So that's what we'll do. So check these out, guys. It's definitely something. And it has like these purple shoots on it already, and I just took the root ball out. So I'm just gonna like directly put these pretty deep in there though, and then I'm gonna just throw that extra soil that came with it on top, because it was one just big beautiful bulb in there. So I'm gonna keep it with all its original organic material, so that way it doesn't feel too much out of place. Voila. And then I kind of got that nice and good in there. And then all I'm gonna do is cover it. Okay? And then it'll be a surprise when we see what comes out of it. It'll be a surprise. Well, guys, it's all done. For the final take, we got all 6 bags in there. And everybody is looking good. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that way you can keep up with the progress and don't miss out on any new content. Share it with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go and deal with all this sweat. And probably see if I can get more mulch. We'll find out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.